Waking up tired, wired, or already stressed before your day even starts? Your morning routine might be quietly throwing your hormones off balance. The good news is, a few simple shifts right after you wake up can make a huge difference in your energy, mood, and focus. In the next few moments, I'll walk you through 5 easy morning habits that help support your hormones naturally. No complicated routines, just practical changes you can actually stick with. Get natural sunlight within the first 30 minutes of waking to regulate your cortisol and circadian rhythm. This might sound simple, but it is one of the most powerful things you can do for your hormones first thing in the morning. When sunlight hits your eyes, it signals your brain to properly release cortisol, which is your natural wake-up hormone. That healthy morning cortisol spike helps you feel alert, focused, and ready to take on the day, instead of groggy or sluggish. Without it, your body can feel out of sync, and that can affect other hormones like melatonin at night, making sleep worse. You do not need anything fancy. Just step outside for 5 to 10 minutes, even if it is cloudy. Open a window, drink your coffee on the balcony, or take a short walk around the block. Try to avoid sunglasses during that time so your eyes get the full light exposure, but never look directly at the sun. Think of this as setting your internal clock. When you do it consistently, your energy becomes more stable, your sleep improves, and your hormone cycles become more predictable. If mornings are rushed, even standing outside while checking your phone or stretching is enough to start building the habit. Small, consistent exposure makes a big difference over time. Eat a protein-rich breakfast to stabilize blood sugar and support hormone balance. Skipping breakfast or grabbing something sugary might feel convenient, but it often leads to blood sugar spikes and crashes that throw your hormones off balance. When your blood sugar swings too much, your body releases more insulin and stress hormones like cortisol, which can leave you feeling tired, irritable, and craving more sugar later. Starting your day with protein helps keep things steady. Aim for at least 20 to 30 grams of protein from foods like eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, tofu, or a protein smoothie. Pair it with healthy fats or fiber, like avocado or berries, to slow digestion and keep you full longer. This is especially important if you often feel shaky, anxious, or hungry soon after eating. A balanced breakfast tells your body that it is safe and nourished, which supports hormones like insulin, ghrelin, and leptin that control hunger and energy. If you are not used to eating in the morning, start small. Even a boiled egg and a handful of nuts is better than nothing. Over time, this habit can improve energy, reduce cravings, and help your hormones stay more stable throughout the day. Move your body gently in the morning to support cortisol rhythm and insulin sensitivity. You do not need an intense workout right after waking up to benefit your hormones. In fact, gentle movement is often better, especially if your body is still waking up. Light activities like stretching, yoga, walking, or mobility exercises help your body use glucose more efficiently and improve insulin sensitivity, which is key for hormone balance. It also supports a healthy cortisol pattern by reinforcing that natural morning rise without overstressing your system. If you jump straight into high-intensity exercise when you are already stressed or sleep-deprived, it can actually push cortisol too high and leave you feeling drained later. Think of morning movement as a signal to your body that it is time to wake up gradually. Even 10 to 15 minutes can make a difference. Try a short walk outside, a simple stretch routine, or even dancing around your room. The goal is consistency, not perfection. Over time, this habit can improve your mood, reduce insulin resistance, and help regulate hormones that affect energy and metabolism. Keep it enjoyable so it becomes something you look forward to instead of another task on your list. Hydrate first thing in the morning to support metabolism and hormone signaling. After a full night of sleep, your body is naturally dehydrated, and that can impact how your hormones function. Even mild dehydration can increase cortisol levels and make you feel tired, foggy, or hungry when you are actually just thirsty. Drinking water soon after waking helps kickstart your metabolism, supports digestion, and allows your hormones to communicate properly throughout your body. Aim for a full glass of water within the first 15 to 30 minutes of waking up. You can add a pinch of salt or a squeeze of lemon if you like, especially if you tend to feel sluggish or lightheaded in the morning. This helps replenish electrolytes and supports adrenal function. Try to do this before reaching for coffee, since caffeine on an empty, dehydrated system can sometimes spike stress hormones. Think of hydration as the foundation for everything else you do during the day. It is a small habit, but when done consistently, it can improve energy, reduce cravings, and support more stable hormone function overall. Delay caffeine for 60 to 90 minutes after waking to avoid disrupting your natural cortisol rhythm. It can be tempting to reach for coffee the moment you open your eyes, but doing so can interfere with your body's natural hormone cycle. Your cortisol levels naturally rise in the morning to help you wake up, and adding caffeine on top of that can overstimulate your system. Over time, this may lead to energy crashes, increased anxiety, and dependence on caffeine to feel normal. By waiting about an hour to an hour and a half, you allow your body to complete its natural wake-up process. Then, when you do have caffeine, it works more effectively and feels smoother. During that waiting period, focus on hydration, sunlight, and light movement to wake yourself up naturally. If you rely heavily on early caffeine, try gradually pushing it back by 15 minutes each day until you reach that 60 to 90-minute window. This small shift can help regulate cortisol, reduce jitteriness, and improve sustained energy throughout the day. It is not about giving up coffee, but about using it in a way that supports your hormones instead of working against them.